What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Camp Life, where we are on our way to the best summer ever. And today is going to be a little bit different than what I have been doing because, well, a couple of days ago, it was my birthday, and I heard a lot of rumors that somebody was coming down for my birthday, coming down from up north. That's right, I heard Aurora Borealis was coming to hang. And so I was going to make a vlog about Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. And so we were gonna go and we were on the trek to go find him, and I realized a couple of things. First thing, that it's really hard to shoot a vlog when it's pitch black. Second, I learned that it was a misforecast and there were no Northern Lights. But something cool came of it. While we were up there, we took some sweet pictures of the stars. And so I asked people, said, hey, would you want to know how to take some pictures of the stars? And people were saying, yes, we would like to know how to do that. So today, I'm dedicating my evening and night to you, and I will be showing you how to get pictures of the stars. But, I understand that not all of you have access to sick professional cameras. So, I will be showing you how to get awesome pictures with professional cameras and professional lenses. I will also be showing you how to get these pictures with like an entry-level DSLR. I will also be showing you how to get sweet pictures of stars with a point-and-shoot camera. Yeah. And then finally, I'm gonna show you how to get pictures of the stars with your cell phone. That's right. You could be watching this video on a star-catching machine. If you have not subscribed to join me on the Camp Life, please hit that subscribe button. But for now, please enjoy the intro.
Come enjoy the camp life and ring the bell on time. Come enjoy the camp life. Fun is not a crime. You and me got horses to see, so come and ride. Just you and me, it's the place to be, so come on down. It's you and me and me and you. We got the whole camp to ourselves. You and me, we eat free, so come on down. This is the camp life.
To learn how to get pictures of the stars, you have to understand some basics of photography. So, I've brought you to the whiteboard. Alright, I'm explaining how to take pictures. You gotta know three main things. The first thing is aperture. Easier way to understand what your aperture is this is what controls your portrait mode on like your iPhone. So it gives it that depth. And so the lower number, so we could say 1.4, that's what my big lens is more portrait-y. Here, you could say 8 or anything higher really, is less. The reason for this is there's more light getting in your camera down here when your lens is at a lower aperture. Your lens being like this, and when you're at a 1.4, you're like this, soaking in all the light, right? Soaking it in. When it's higher, it takes in tiny light. Pictures of stars, you want it wide open so you can get as much light as possible. Second thing, your shutter speed. Shutter speed, the higher the number, the faster the shutter. Oh, my phone is ringing. Hello?
Hey, do you want to pick me up at the airport?
Rob, I'm in Delavan, New York.
I'm just asking. You don't have to say yes.
Rob, I'm in the middle of filming my vlog right now.
Can I be in your vlog? You come pick me up from the airport?
Uh...
I'm hoping AJ's gonna be there.
Wait, you already have people picking you up?
I just thought it'd be a nice welcome home.
Oh, well, welcome home.
Oh, thanks, Josh.
Yeah, that's all you're getting from me.
Pictures.
Yeah, I'm actually making a vlog on how to get those pictures.
Really?
Yeah.
I voted yes to that.
Are you gonna watch it?
Yes, but I'm not gonna use the information, but I'm watching it because I support you.
I appreciate that. Shutter speed! The most important part to getting pictures of stars. The most important. The higher the number, the faster the picture takes. The darker the image is because less light is getting to the sensor. The lower the number is, the longer the shutter stays open and the longer light is accepted into the vision sensor. Okay? Okay. Taking pictures of stars, lower is better. Okay? Okay. Finally, ISO is what I like to call fake light. Is it actually fake light? Kind of. Higher the number, the more light your camera is making in the image. So the higher the number, if you get to like 6,000 or something, that's gonna be a little grainy because it's not real light, it's light that the camera is adding to brighten the picture up. For the star pictures, this is the main thing you're gonna adjust because you're gonna want your shutter speed open a long time and you're gonna want this as low as possible, okay? To let in as much light and to have it open, your shutter open as for a long time, okay? Okay, good talk. Okay, so before you go out and start shooting, and before we get out and we get shooting, there are some things you need to know when it comes to considering when is a good time to go shoot some stars. Shooting stars, shoot the stars that shoot them. Pictures of stars, you go do that. Things to consider. First, you have to go somewhere dark. Hello?
Hello, I have important information from your medical insurance company.
No way!
Medical insurance company wants you to know that if you are experiencing chronic pain, there is a solution.
The biggest chronic pain is you! Telemarketers. Like, if they're real people, I appreciate it so much more. Really, really dark. Like a suburban area or an urban area, you gotta go out into the boonies. I live in the boonies, so that makes this easier for me. Because of a thing called light pollution. Light pollution is bad, but not like pollution. Like, you can still live in an area with light pollution, it's just brighter. It brightens up the sky so you don't get to see the stars as well. The same thing happens when the moon comes out. When the moon comes out, it lights up the sky and the stars don't stick out as well. It's like the same thing with your eyes. If you're looking at stars and you're in a city, right, you don't see them as well. But if you come out and there's no lights to be found, you see the stars better. Same concept, you get it. You need a tripod. You will not be able to hold your camera or your phone for 15 seconds. Just can't, all right? You think you might, but you're gonna get out there and it's gonna be blurry because, like we talked about, with the low shutter speed, your lens is just for like 15 seconds or whatever you set it at. And so that's just not gonna work out. So you need a tripod and you need it to be a very dark area. And third, and most importantly, you gotta have fun. Let's go! So it is not nighttime, as you can see. This is a time we like to call golden hour. And I'm gonna take you up to where we're gonna be shooting tonight so that you get an idea of, well, it's just gonna be dark when we're shooting tonight. I want you to see it. We're gonna go. So this is where we shot. Hope that sponge is blocking this wind. This is where I shot those pictures from the other night. I was standing right there in this picture. So tonight we're gonna be definitely shooting in that direction. We're coming up here because there's absolutely no light pollution. All of the lights from camp are down there. There's like 3. The nearest town is, what, 10 miles away. It's an incredible place to get some star photography. So let's get that sun setting and we will be right back. Oh, we made it. We're out here and it is pitch black up here. This is our setup. We have the most professional down to the least professional. So we're gonna start at the top here. Put you there. We're gonna take this all the way down to 1.4. And our ISO, we're gonna bring up just to see what it does. This is one of the most important things about this whole setup is you need to put on the self timer for like 2 seconds so there's no shaking of the camera. Mess it up. It's up for real. I'm gonna turn off the light and we're gonna see what this guy gets. So you can check this out. Look at that picture. And that's what it is. It's like total, oh my gosh. So a little bit more, see if we can get a little bit more action. Oh, baby. That is some good stuff. I'm gonna crank it up even more just for some. So that's what happens when you add a lot of ISO. It just gets brighter and brighter. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it for 30 seconds. So let's see how that looks. Those stars are just so bright, and I bet if we edit that, we could just pull even more out. That's what it looks like with like a professional camera, like as good as it gets. Let's look at more of an, I'm gonna move over here to more of an amateur setup. So this is the Canon 60D. So like if you just got like a DSLR for Christmas, it's probably gonna be something more like this. So this is actually the worst. The 60D, not working. So always be prepared for that, I guess. So the next camera is this point and shoot I have. This is probably like a camera that your family has had for like vacations and stuff that, you know, your mom just has in like her purse or something. So this, it actually has a manual mode. So I'm gonna use the manual settings and we're gonna see how it looks. So let's check it out. I'm looking at it, I'm honestly pretty impressed that it got that many stars. It definitely has a lot of grain going on. So I wonder if I can edit the ISO, but really, you know, that's a cool picture from a camera that is, you can get for very cheap. So I just turned down the ISO, we're gonna give that a shot. Hard to tell on my little screen, but I think that's a pretty good picture. It's really hard to tell because, you know, I think it just goes to show that even a camera like this, you can get a long exposure picture and get a picture of the stars. Now here comes the part that I am maybe the most excited about. Very good chance you have a camera like this at your disposal. A tripod for my camera, remember that's very important. And so I have looked up a couple of apps. Slow Shutter app. It's $2 on the App Store. This is the cheapest option. I looked for all the free apps, but there was really nothing that did what we needed to. There's a noise reduction setting. There is a shutter speed I have it set for 30 seconds, and then ISO is on auto. So I'm looking at that picture. It looks really good, but as you can see, there's a lot of grain, so we know what the problem there is. That's ISO. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna take it off auto, take control. Let's give it a shot. Cool. It's just very grainy. So on this app, there is a 30 or a minute option, and a lot of times what you get is, since the earth is moving, you'll get some streaking, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see what that looks like. That clearly goes to show that when it comes to taking pictures of stars, the shutter speed is so much more important than your ISO, because man, that looks so much better. My knees are so cold, it's freezing out here. Obviously, there are so many more things you can do, like in the picture I posted yesterday, I was standing out there. You can like light paint, you can use your flashlight to just paint words. There's so many different options. But I hope this video encourage you to maybe go out and try this, maybe just go out and give it a whirl with whatever camera you have, because it is clearly possible. I hope you enjoyed this. Hey, and if you like videos like this, I definitely enjoy talking about stuff like this. So let me know in the comments if you like stuff like that. But until next time, see ya!